talks with his hands, and he just talks about Portland all the time. He goes, oh, I love Portland. I fly over there. I have my apartment. I have my records. I go for a food in my apartment. Fly back. Great.
He's got the big glasses.
Big glasses. He's like, it's great, dude. He goes to that all thing.
I can do anything. I can do Jabba the Hutt dying.
You can do Jabba the Hutt dying?
Yeah.
Can we hear it?
Harry Styles for the personal trainer. No, you could put more on than that. No, go ahead. You could put more on that. No, do it. Do it. No, try it. No, take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
Seth, let me start by saying I have nothing against guns. And I'm not just saying that because I look like a bullet. I mean, if this guy can walk out of a gun store without answering some questions, something has gone wrong. I mean, they make me answer 5 questions at the deli.
And then Tom Cruise walks in, and even those guys are like, whoa, and he's super stoked to be there. You know, just like, yeah, oh, boom. You know, like, so he sat down next to me, he's like, I love your work. And I went, oh, thanks. I love your work too, Tom Cruise. Yes. They did come to my house. And I said, Seth Rogen was like, you know, it was amazing. He has like a bike track in his backyard. It's phenomenal. And I did a Seth Rogen impression, and it was like I did a magic trick. Tom Cruise was like, yeah. Wow. And he points to me. And he pointed at me and he goes, you do impressions and you're on Saturday Night Live. It was like he won a game show. He was like, yeah, Tom. If I walk into this kitchen and I see a cantaloupe on that table, I will lose my mind.
All right, now, Bill, dance. Get up and dance, like Dirty Dancing. Get up like Dirty Dancing right now. And I'm like, what? It's not in the script. So I'm like, Dirty Dancing? He goes, yes, be like Dirty Dancing. Remember, like Dirty Dancing, Patrick Swayze. Be like Patrick Swayze, lifting Jennifer Grey up in the air. And we all lost it. Yeah. Swayze, you idiot.
Impression, or was that?
I did. What was one I did in the last one?
I don't know. Do you remember?
Oh, I think I did a dying tauntaun. Do you want me to do it again?
Yeah, I want to hear a dying tauntaun. Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to buy a dozen donuts with this gift certificate. And I'd also like your biggest bottle of yoo-hoo. I'm sorry. I see. Well, how much are the donuts without the gift certificate? I see.
Yeah, kind of like King Kong with the planes, you know.
He probably waits till the mosquito is half filled with blood and then flexes and it explodes.
He's like, come on, dude. Come on. Yeah.
Give me your best shot, mosquito.
Hey, what are you looking at, butthead? Hey, why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? You know, that is a great line. That is so great. You know? The stuff you guys are doing with the 50s and everything. You know, I had jackets like this. Can you believe I'm the old guy?
I'm 4.5, father. You got to get out of here. Get out of this. The bomb in there. Get out. Come on. You got to go. I need to pull up on now. You go watch the pig. Come on.
I love Schwarzenegger as a baby. Yeah. It's so much fun.
I want to watch Doc McStuffins. I need my yogurts. Come on. I threw up. I need Pedialyte.
I heard you two nutless liberal ass sweetbays mention my name earlier, and when I hear my name 3 times, I appear like a Goomba Beetlejuice.
Puff the Magic Dragon huffed and puffed, and then kept puffing and puffed some more, and then he like got some Oreos with his friends, and then puffed some more, and then like he watched Jerry Springer for like 5 days.
You're gonna order a lemonade for me, little child. And if you don't order a lemonade for me, you're gonna go right to hell. He always says you could have a drinking game with this. Every time he'll do this. He goes,
So you found a dead. Now most people, when they find a dead body in their house, they call 911. But you didn't do that, did you?
John Travolta in that, he always uses his hands. His hands are just so, it's like they're only made to handle teacups, like little teacups.
Simon, sometimes here 60 Minutes, you pull the short straw. And Fortunia's wheel does not roll your way. When I heard about my new assignment, I thought, where am I going? The White House? The Capitol, perhaps. No, I was sent 8,000 miles away to hellhole Africa to cover jaguar posters.
Dennis Murphy has this real kind of sing-song way of talking. But he always gets things, he's like an old kind of news reporter, but he always gets stories about like young kids like murdering each other or something. So it'll be like, you know, Katie and Kara were BFFs. He goes, they had just bought the new Future album that had just dropped, and they were smoking Kush and twerking, like just trying to fit in. He's like, their LOLs quickly turned to WTFs.
Went down to Venice Beach. Where in the 60s, a band taught us that if we work hard, we can break on through to the other side.
Oh, please don't. Oh, no, please don't do that. Oh, ouch. Oh, ouch, please. I can't jump that high in the air, but I can hold one hand like this. I can do that. If you can see me. Kendrick.
Tell me, what happened?
What can I say? I like to kill.
Kill like a comedian at the Apollo?
So I waited for Elroy, and when I saw him, I took a machete,
Oh, you gotta.
and I hacked him to death. And I'm the one who did it.
You would do a show, and in the middle of the show, you know, like my friend from Oklahoma or whatever would be texting me like, that was stupid.
You're checking
I
your
don't get it.
text?
And you're like, they didn't like Stefan this week. Okay, great. You know, whatever it is.
You're checking your text during the show?
We all do.
Really?
About Amsterdam. What'd you guys do?
We got stoned.
Okay, great.
We all got crazy stoned.
Gotcha.
And I don't smoke pot that often.
Right.
Seth Rogen said, he's like, smoking pot with you is like smoking pot with my dad. Because I'm just like, well, we're smoking grass. We're smoking grass, guys. We're smoking dope. I'm hip. I went to her audition, and Lauren Michaels said, you know, you go to the auditions, but don't laugh. You know, don't laugh.
It's a good impression.
Because you don't want people to, I don't know, enjoy.
A hitman who wants to become an actor. How did you come up with that idea?
I don't know.
Yeah.
So Vanessa was just holding on to me for like dear life, and just looking around, stoned, like freaked out. And we walked down this little way, and she goes, I don't see what the big deal is. And I go, look to your right, you know, and there's all these women in the windows and stuff. And she was like, oh my God, Bill, where are we? Because Vanessa looks like a, you know, a newborn kind of anything.
Right. She's very
newborn
innocent.
anything. She's just kind of like,
Yeah.
the world is, whoa, you know? And so Stone was with my friend, and we were like 14, and we were at his house. You know how they tell you, like, yeah, dude, you're not going to feel anything the first time, bro. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I was like, and we were watching Major League, and then his mom came in, and she goes, would you guys like some popcorn? And we were like, yeah. And she goes, do you want it in a pot or a bowl? And I was like, she knows I'm stoned, and I left.
Right.
Because she would say we'd be doing a scene, and I'd be going. And she's like, that's the character, right? That's not you? And I'm like, no, that's the character. Yeah, and he hates your